How would you compare the Canadian and USA job market? Yeah. Oof. That's tough because Canada is a little bit more natural resources focused versus the United States, where the biggest component now in the S&P is technology. And unfortunately, there's that whole concept of the brain drain in Canada, meaning people coming down to the States for tech jobs. I see it here in the Bay Area. There's thousands of Canadians here that I know. So I would say it's different from a secular perspective longer term. Canadian economy is a little bit more natural resources focused. And that's not a bad thing because, as countries like China have a voracious appetite for natural resources, it will help Canada, especially places like Fort McMurray. And I feel so bad because I know so many people up there are going through hard times right now. But when the price of oil does rise materially, then Alberta will be back on track. Yeah, but Canada's a little bit different. But Canada's always been very good at natural resources as well as telecommunications. 95% of Canadians live within 100 miles of the U.S. border. And so Canada's always been great with telco, right? So there's great telco companies there as well. Companies like my beloved Research in Motion. Unfortunately, they're in secular decline, but a lot of innovation in that area. Now, I am going to get political. I don't think that Trudeau has done the best job. And there's light at the end of the tunnel in the next elections. I humbly believe. And it breaks my heart to see how there's hardly any vaccines available for Canadians. Yet here in America, by May 1st, we will have basically 2 doses. I don't know what is happening in Canada. It breaks my heart to see what's happening with COVID up there and the mismanagement. Yeah, so... I think the job market outlook in the U.S. is probably a bit better at this point, partially because the U.S. has done a much better job at handling COVID. And I'll be bipartisan here, whatever, but you have to be intellectually honest, all of us, and say that Biden, even if you're Republican, he's done a good job in getting more of these vaccines available. And I'm not going to get it. I can get it right now if I go to Walgreens easily and say that I've had health issues before, but it's not fair for me to get it yet. Because I'm not in the front lines. Like teachers, I'm not a real teacher. Real teachers on the front line in school should be going first. After they've all gotten it, then I'll get it myself. Yeah.